exchange for his soul. I'm gonna tell you, I know what I will give for everlasting life. Everything. Next is to keep an eye on him when he moves and when he's not. You need to keep an eye on him so you know when to move and when not to move. Because see, there's certain times where God will tell you to stand. In Hebrews, where it says all that, the armor of God, it says to stand. So, but we're not going to go there. We're not going to Hebrews. We're going back to old school. The Israelites. When they was in the desert. Like I said, old school. Let's go back to Exodus. Verse 40, 36. 36 to 38. See, this is what they did. And when the cloud was taken up over the tabernacle, now let me give you a scenario here. The tabernacle is where God lived. The tabernacle is where God's spirit dwelt. So when the cloud was taken up from over the tabernacle, that means the cloud of God was removed from the tabernacle. The children of Israel went onward in all their journeys. They packed up and they left. Have you ever seen a couple of million people pack up and leave? But if the cloud was not taken up, they journeyed not until the day that it was taken up. That means they stayed there waiting on God. You want to learn how to walk with God, baby? Sometimes you got to learn how to stop with God. That means don't walk ahead of him. For, in verse 38, for the cloud of the Lord was upon the tabernacle by day, and the fire was on it by night, and in the sight of all the house of Israel throughout all their journeys. They stayed with God all through their journey. And we're going to close this out. Lastly, we have to forego our will. We have to let our will go. We have to stop doing what we want to do. And do what God wants for us in our lives. No matter what the cost. If God says, I need for you to lay down your life, then lay it down. If God says, I need for you to pull over in your nice fancy car and hand that person you see at the bus stop the keys, you better do it. Look at the opening scriptures of this sermon. Matthews 26, 38, 39, 41, 42. And I'm going to concentrate on a few verses. Then he saith unto them, my soul is exceedingly sorrowful, even unto death. Tarry ye here and watch over me. This is Jesus telling his disciples, look, this is Jesus.
Right.
And he said, I am exceedingly sorrowful. Even unto death. For those of you who are facing depression, you're extremely sorrowful. Jesus was there, so why you ain't talking to him? But that's another story. And he went a little further and fell on his face and prayed. See, that gets me funny right there. So many of us sitting here worrying about how we look that we won't fall on our face. This is the one that's going to judge us all, and he's on his face. But he prays saying, "Oh Father, if it's possible, let this cup pass from me. Nevertheless, not as I will, but as thou wilt." Now, verse 41, watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak. And he went away again the